Hi, grade 8. This is Teacher Avon again, and let's continue with our topic. Last time, we were talking about Sir Isaac Newton's law of motion. We have previously discussed the first law of motion, which is the law of inertia, and also we discussed the second law of motion, which is the law of acceleration. Now, let's move on to the next law, which is the third law of motion, the law of interaction. Newton's third law of motion states that for every reaction, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So let's look first into the meaning of the words equal and opposite so that we will further understand what Sir Isaac Newton is meaning on this third law. The word opposite. Opposite is actually an adjective. It's having a position on the other or further side of something. It is facing something, especially something of the same type. For me, as an example, I am sitting opposite to my laptop as of this moment. So that is the meaning of opposite. Next word is equal. Equal is an adjective. It is actually being the same in quantity, size, degree, or values. Let's say, for example, you are giving a portion of a 100, or not 100, but a liter of Coke to two people. For you to be able to give the same parts or portions of the Coke, you have to divide them equally. That would be 500 ml for one person and the same or equal quantity, which is 500 ml also to the other person. So, since we have discussed that, we will now go back to our topic, the Newton's third law of motion. So it's therefore, if one object exerts a force on the second object, the second exerts an equal and oppositely directed force on the first one. Let's take this one as an example. Here is a caricature of a boy, or perhaps a man, trying to push a wall, exerting force 1. The wall will also exert the same opposite and equal force to the boy, which gives the force 2. So, that means that forces always comes in pairs. So when you push on a wall, the wall also pushes back. Let's take this other examples. This table and then the earth, or let's say the floor. The table exerts force towards the floor. The floor also exerts force towards the table so that the table won't actually hit the floor. So they are giving the same forces. The same as well as these books, this lamp, and this container of the pens. The table is exerting the force against the books, while the books exerts the same force against the table. Now let's look on the other side of our screen. We have the balloon. The balloon, when we blow the balloon, there is actually air inside. If we will try to deflate it, the reaction would be when the balloon goes up if the air is rushing down the balloon itself. So that is meant by Sir Isaac Newton. Now let's take a look at this example again. Let's give quantities. This is a wall and this is a boy. The boy is pushing the wall using 100 newtons of force. Since Sir Isaac Newton said that in every action there is an equal and opposite reaction, since the boy's action is pushing the wall with 100 newton, the wall also gives opposite and equal reaction with equal force against the boy. So the wall will also give 100 newtons. Therefore, the leaning against the wall is an example again of Sir Isaac Newton's third law. The wall is exerting the same force back on the person, and the person and the wall don't move because they have balanced forces. Again, forces always comes in pairs. So, for us to be able to understand more, let's look at this video.
Yes! Oh.
Hey!
Okay, that's it. And to sum it up, again, the third law of motion is also called the law of interaction, which states that when we apply action force on the body, it gives equal magnitude of reaction force. So that's it, grade 8, and I hope everybody was able to understand and enjoy the video. Please, if you have questions, don't hesitate to call me. Don't hesitate to put a message or a direct message on my Facebook account. Thank you and have a great day, everyone.